This week, on days of our Pirates, the Pirates enter a game against the Reds, a team that is 4-1 against them, yet 5-23 against all other teams in the rest of the league, and the Pirates lost yesterday to them 4-0. But as you see here, the Pirates in the series before this, they beat the Dodgers in a series that were 3 games. They won 2 out of 3. They got blown out in the second game, but other than that, they handled the Dodgers pretty easily, especially in the very first game. And Mitch Keller is at the mound today, someone who's not absolutely horrible, but he's definitely still developing, and that's okay. But regardless, one of the things that I've noticed about this team is not only the lack of talent that they usually have, and don't get me wrong, the organization is finally starting to make good decisions, but it's also the fact that the inconsistency is always there. I get it. The MLB has 162 games. You're not going to be consistent every single game and have the results that you want. You're going to have games where you look great and games where you look bad, moments where you're good and moments where you're bad. But ultimately, for like the past 20 years, the Pirates have found ways to beat teams like the Dodgers and followed up by playing a team like the Reds and getting absolutely slapped by them over and over and over again. As you see right here, this one is going deep, and it is caught by Reynolds to end the first inning. Very close call there for the Pirates. But nevertheless, as you see here, Bryan Reynolds, his mustache is basically grown all the way back. But regardless, the Pirates find ways to win games that they shouldn't and lose games that they have the greater chance of winning. And what I mean by that is the Reds aren't that far behind from the Pirates, but the Reds are the worst team in Major League Baseball. And I understand the Pirates aren't that great either, but if you want to actually be a team, because I still think the Pirates are a team that they're not bad, and I mean, they're not terrible, and they're also not good. They're just bad, which is a step up from what they usually are. As this one is launched, and that's going to be a home run for Ben Gamel. A solo home run at the bottom of the first to put the Pirates up 1-0. Ben Gamel was the leadoff hitter today, and he did not waste any time. So not only can he make great plays in the outfield along with Jack Marisnick, but he also makes plays like this as Daniel Vogelbach is struck out looking by Molly. But regardless, like I was saying, these are games that the Pirates should have a better chance of winning, and on paper they do, and arguably they have their organization's going in a better direction than the Reds are, but they're still not that quite better than the Reds, but they are still better than the Reds, which is crazy. It's crazy to say that. But regardless, the Reds always seem to find a way to beat the Pirates, especially in Cincinnati. The Pirates have a terrible time winning in Cincinnati, even back to the days of when they were super good with McCutchen, Marte, etc., when they actually would make playoff games. As Chavez strikes out, what a nice play by Molly. Nice pitch right there. And you see we're zooming into his shoes right there. My goodness. I mean, not shoes, his cleats. As this one, Jack Suwinski strikes out. And honestly, I really like what this man is doing for us so far. I really like what he's done at the plate, and also what he's done just in general as well. As Diego Castillo hits this one. Go, Diego, go! And she just has enough time to grab it. But nice hit by Diego Castillo nevertheless. But the Pirates are up 1-0 going into the top of the third. And this one's going to be hit strong by Farmer, which is going to drive in a run for the Reds. And it is going to be a great hit by the Reds player. It's going to result in a 1-1 ball game. Friedel up to bat. And this one's hit hard, and it's actually not as hard as I thought it was. It goes right to Gamble, and he's not going to be able to get him in time, I would assume, and he can't. So the Reds take the lead today, 2-1. And the Reds against the Pirates look like one of the best teams in Major League Baseball. And against all other teams, they don't seem to look very great. And once again, I think the Pirates are trending in the right direction. I don't think they're terrible, but I do think they're bad, which usually I say they're terrible and they have little to no organizational direction. But this still shows you that the Pirates are still the Pirates. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be like this year, probably next year too. The year after that is maybe where things are going to start to pick up. I hope I'm wrong and that things start to pick up even quicker, because I feel like so far this year hasn't been an absolute bust. But games like these, you have to get. As this one's hit by Ke'Bryan Hayes, it's going to be a double for him. It's going to drive in Ben Gamel to tie it back up. So very competitive game so far. Bryan Reynolds is up to bat, and this one's hit pretty hard, and it's going to go right to the second baseman, and he's just going to throw it to first base for the out. And Mitch Keller still at the mound. Diego Castillo gets it, and he is able to get him out. What a nice play by Castillo. As you're going to see the replay here, Castillo didn't have a lot of time to sit there and throw. He really just had to throw it, and he did it well. As here's Moustakas up, and this one is an absolute missile to right field, and this one is gone. Mike Moustakas once again showing the Pittsburgh Pirates why the Cincinnati Reds are their fathers, and they always will be no matter what both teams' records are, as that one is going to be a solo home run for Moustakas to put the Reds up 3-2 going in the bottom of the fourth inning. Castillo up to bat again. Mahle still pitching. He's 64 pitches in, and he strikes out Castillo to end the inning. Pretty solid performance by Mahle so far, I have to say. 3-2 Reds going into the next inning. As you see him keep walking off the plate, top of the fifth. Drury's up, and this one's going to be hit, and it's going to be pretty close to the right field line, and that's going to drive in at least a run, and it's going to drive in a run here and 2 runs, as it looks like the Reds are up 5-2 now. What a nice play by Drury. And Mahle's still pitching, and he strikes him out. He is having a stellar performance so far tonight, I must say. He's given up 2 runs, but overall he's had some very, very nice pitches. As Reynolds hits this one, he's been in a little bit of a slump as of late, but I don't like Pirates fans saying, oh my goodness, he sucks. No, he doesn't. He's going through a slump just like a lot of players in the MLB do, as this one is going to end the inning. We're going to take you to the bottom of the 6th. Michael Chavis, he's up to bat, and he strikes out. The Pirates do not seem to remember how to hit a baseball these past couple of innings, which, honestly, do you really expect anything more? I mean, let's be honest. Like I said, I think they're trending in the right direction overall, but I mean, they're still the Pirates. We have to remember that. As we're going to the top of the 7th now, Drury is once again up. He's 1-3 tonight. This one's hit, and he once again is showing the Pirates why the Cincinnati Reds will solidify their dominance even if they have the worst record. This one is gone. That's going to be a home run. Moustakas is up. Wouldn't you know it? Mike Moustakas down towards center field, and that is going to be a home run. And there's absolutely no doubt about that one. You could tell as soon as it went off the bat. The Reds lead 8-2. Top of the... And this one is it's a 1-2 pitch. It's going to be hit. And what a catch by Benjamin Gamble. What a play. He is just such a great outfielder. Him and Jake Marisnick, they are great at fielding, I have to say. As he just holds his hand up, just like Elias Diaz did last year when he thought that Jacob Stallings didn't hit the walk-off grand slam, but look at what he did. As this one is out, Sullivan's at the mound now, and the Cincinnati Reds get their 4th win over the Pittsburgh Pirates on the year. They're 4-1 against the Pirates, but 5-23 against all other major league teams. And because they've played the Pirates, they're playing like one of the best teams in baseball since the start of May when it comes to their overall win-to-loss record. So that's always a great thing. And like I said, this organization is trending in the right direction. There is hope to have not a great season, not even a decent season, but a 70, maybe 75 win season this year, hopefully, in Pittsburgh. But regardless, we are still the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you are going to see performances like this against teams like the Cincinnati Reds, who it looks like is the worst team in the division, but I can't even say that because right now they are definitely gaining some ground. But the Pirates, they're playing them again tonight, and they're playing them again tomorrow as they finished off the series this weekend. But just like the Pirates never finding a way to beat the Reds, but they somehow find a way to win a series against the Dodgers, so are the days of our Pirates.